Hello, grandmothers. It's Mayana here. This is our weekly update. Today is February 20th. It's Thursday. And giving you a little update in Grandmother's Garden. First off, we have coming up on Saturday, we've put a call out to align our hearts and minds and intention for the world. You know, it is really as we sing our songs, drum, enter ceremony, say our prayers, that the world will emerge in a different way. These are powers that we know we have, the power of prayer and the power of dance. When we pound our feet on the ground, the mycelium underneath, science has proven, are activated and start to grow more plants and grow the plants stronger and healthier. So if you dance around your little space, the mycelium underneath the ground respond. So, and the water, we know water is tonable. Sing your songs to the water, to the elements, to the air. Our sounds travel through the air all across the globe. So we're just calling for everyone in their own time zone at 11:11 or 2:22, whatever works for you or anywhere within that time, to send out your intentions for the world that you want to see, for our children's children. It's collective action like this that will make the difference, because everything is vibration, and things change with the vibrations of our thoughts and our actions, and especially our words and sounds that come out through these magical portals that are human bodies. So Grandmother's Garden is growing very slowly. We in the magazine that's coming out, our newest issue of Grandmother's Magazine is coming out, and I posted in the garden as well our financial statement as of the end of, I think it was the end of January or the 13th of February, somewhere around there, for the last year, and how your donations have created this space. But it's going to take more than just building the space to make this work in the long run. We need another 10 fruit and nuts, another 20 flowers to come into the garden and help us be sustainable. And the garden is like the inner sanctuary that we have for just grandmothers. This is where we can just nurture each other. So this is our safe place for that. Talk about things that are important. Talk about, if you want to get into politics, get into politics. Get into what's on your heart here in this space. Find the category where that subject is welcomed by others who want to talk about that subject. So I'm going to share my screen a little bit here. See if I can do that. We'll see how this works. Okay. Well, I'm saying share, but I don't know if it's doing it. Well, it's not letting me do that, I guess. Okay. Well, the browser has blocked my screen, so thank you, Microsoft Edge. Anyway, there's some things in the garden that I just wanted to guide you through, and I'll have to do that with my words instead of showing you. So on the left-hand side of your feed when you're on a computer, and I have to honestly say I don't get on here on my phone very much. I'm usually on the computer when I'm in grandmother's garden. But on the left-hand side, there are categories. That's where your feed is. That's where our community is. Links to everything that we do. And if you scroll down a little bit, there are links to social activism, sacred activism, I think it is, to nature, to different subject matters that we can enter into, not just discussions, but solutions. Bring the solutions you know about to grandmother's garden, and let's start collecting solutions, because it is the grandmothers who have the wisdom to gather the information and put it into a format that we can present to the world as recommendations, as guidelines for living, as wisdom for working, however it comes out. But it's about gathering our wisdom together and actively working together. This space is not just another social media place to post things. This is a communication portal. There is a power in this place. And we have also created the altar, the sacred altar space. So think of grandmother's garden as the holy place, and the altar is the holiest place, the center of the center. Bring your prayers there. Let's share our prayers and our words and our songs and our crystals and our altars, pictures of our altars and our sacred things. Let's share them with each other and encourage one another. So we surely all need it right now. And then maybe something in this encouragement of each other will encourage the next generation to come here and join us. And then maybe they'll encourage the next generation to come here and join us, because grandmothers have wisdom to share, and they share it with the moms and the daughters and the granddaughters. So we have a big vision for what we can do in this private space that we built. And it's a very slow process to gather us together, to collect the stories and the teachings and the wisdom that we each have, and then to weave it together into something that the world can receive through the Grandmothers Academy, the GGCN Academy, or the marketplace. So those are spaces where we can not just sell things, but we can offer our services. We can offer our teachings, and we're building those out very slowly. You know, our funding has come through to get us to here. If we want to move any further forward, we have to have more funding, because the memberships are not yet sustaining, and we know the potential is fabulous if we were to all come in and support at $13 a month, even as a flower. The sustaining members of $33 a month. And if both of those are not something you want to do, you can also go to our donate page and just donate through globalgrandmotherscouncil.org. I'm launching in this magazine, we're launching Grandmother's Time. Grandmother's Time is a fundraiser about it's time to support the grandmothers. And the support doesn't always come from the grandmothers who most need the support. The support for grandmothers can come from anywhere. It could come through a corporate sponsor, through a grandmother who has wealth and feels the value of our service. It could come through a daughter or a granddaughter who wants to support the grandmothers, or even a grandson or son or grandfather who has sustenance that wants to support this effort that we're doing on behalf of the grandmothers. However it comes, we know that our work is important and that it's time, and it's grandmother's time. So when the magazine comes out, be sure to read through it and find Grandmother's Time, and there's special links to donate to that campaign of a funding campaign for us to take the next step. We need to take the next step. We've done all the building, we've laid the whole foundation. Now we need to fill it up and decorate and bring our wisdom forth. One other thing I wanted to say in this update was that you might see little, and I was going to show you by people's names, there's little images. And I just wanted to give a shout out to the legacy members. There are legacy seeds, legacy flowers, and legacy fruits and nuts. And these are the grandmothers who felt our vision up front. Before we ever built anything, before we did anything, they jumped in and said, yes, it's time. My heart is with you. So these are all those who've been with us since before this platform and since last spring, usually last spring or summer in 2024. So those are little designations that eventually we'll have a whole page dedicated to those members of our community. But all of that's, we need some administrative assistant. We need a technical assistant. We need someone to help with the emails in the background and the web and uploading content to the academy and into the marketplace. We need some technical support. And we need people to reach out to the other grandmothers in the group and start connecting with each other. Build your relationships. Bring your networks in and build bigger networks. However you feel called here in Grandmother's Garden, we're thankful you're here. We appreciate your energy, your presence, and the frequency you bring to help Grandmother's Garden grow. Thank you so much. Have a blessed rest of your day.